last night was an absolutely wild night. The whole time I've been doing this lifestyle, I've only been asked to leave a location a single time ever. And so last night we got run off from 2 different spots, and an officer in the second time we were run off actually pulled his sidearm.
Oh, the day I break these chains, I'm bound for the life of the simple things.
What was going on was, I think it was because the dog, one of the people with us had a dog that they left outside, chained outside, and that dog was a really good guard dog, and one of the officers ended up drawing his weapon on the dog and everything. I watched a little bit of the stuff happening from inside my van. I never ever like to see an officer draw his weapon, because that usually means that they're scared, and I noticed that a lot of times most of the officer air is when they're scared. So I just, you know, kept out of sight, out of mind until it was time to move on. Mike and I ended up going over to the casino and going ahead and paying for just the $5 for a campsite out there, and hung out there. And it was a pretty nice spot, because you could hear the waves crashing from the ocean back behind the greenery that was there. And Eric and his friends actually went into Aberdeen, which is where I am now, and I'm getting ready right now to go ahead and go over and utilize some Wi-Fi over at Starbucks. I actually landed some virtual assistant work that I'm going to be doing today, so I'll talk to you a little bit more about that maybe as I'm working on it. Give you a definition of what a virtual assistant is it's somebody that acts kind of like and does what a personal assistant would do in an office environment, but only does those things that are able to be done remotely. So you work remotely, you can be anywhere that you have an internet connection and your computer working, and you can help do the tasks that are needed to be done. And that's why it's called virtual, because you're not physically in place in an assistant. So I'm trying to get a little more of that, so that first of all, it's a little easier. Second, it's something I might be able to scale into a business over time. So I'm working on doing that a little bit more, and I did get a little small gig from somebody, so I'm gonna go and work on that here in just a few. I almost forgot to show you guys this. I'm in here doing the virtual assistant stuff that I was talking about. Basically, I'm just making calls and getting information for this gentleman that doesn't have time or doesn't really want to sit there and sit on hold, and so he's willing to pay me to do it for him. And this is a Word document here that I'm opening up and making notes for the gentleman, and that I'll send it back over to him, and then also record my time doing it. Now I'm coming over here to harass Mike before I head back to Olympia, and he heads out to meet up Eric in the National Rainforest. I gotta split and do some more work, you know.
Yo, biatch. Dude, I'm editing.
You're editing again?
Yeah.
All right, man. I'll catch you later then.
This I got that cop footage that I'm editing. Turned out pretty good.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did it all come out? Did you see him with the sidearm?
Huh?
Do you got a video of the cop with the gun drawn? Oh.
Yeah.
I think he did something else other than edit today.
What if I didn't notice that Sober just ran behind me when I was doing that?
And you fell down?
I would have fell, and you would have got that on camera.
And it would have been funny for people.
Yeah.
Especially for the trolls.
But I would have hurt Sober, so
that would have sucked too.
Yeah.
And you might have hurt you, which would have sucked too. Are you sure you were editing all day?
Yeah, that's why I'm so energetic, man. I've been editing since I woke up, and I'm still editing.
Well, You'll get some more stuff knocked out, and then you'll get to enjoy the Olympic National Rainforest.
For sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. What are you up to?
Driving away.
You driving away?
Driving away.
Going to Olympia?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yabba dabba doo.
Yabba dabba doo.
Bye, sober. Bye bye, sober. I gotta see you later.
Be careful of that eye.
I'm gonna miss you, Sobs. Oh, your eye's buggering up again.
Yep, so I gotta start putting medicine on again.
Just got done getting a shower for the night, and over here at Planet Fitness, I'm gonna go ahead and crash and see about going over to the day labor spot tomorrow and see about getting a little more work, and probably the next day as well. And then hopefully the end of the week I'll be needed out on the asphalt job, which pays a little bit better. But I'm gonna call it a night, and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Well, just got here this morning, a little bit before 6 a.m. and I'm the first one and only one here so far, but the office here, People Ready office, doesn't have any work in the system ready to send out. So this is the first time I haven't gotten pretty much out right away or told that I would. So I got allowed to know that just to watch the text messages or the job stack app, one or the other. I'm kind of bummed that I'm not getting out today on that one, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll get lucky here the next hour. I didn't end up getting to get out on a job today at day labor. It's the first time that failed for me. Hopefully I have better luck tomorrow. And what I decided to do is go ahead and take it as an opportunity to wrap up the virtual assistant stuff I had from yesterday. I'm pretty close to being done. Send over the paperwork over to the gentleman that hired me for it. And I think I'll show you a few virtual assistant sites that you can pick up stuff on. And then I'm gonna go and do laundry. Real exciting stuff, I know. I was telling you guys that I would show you some of the virtual assistant sites. And for some of those that maybe missed what a virtual assistant is basically what a virtual assistant is it's somebody that does and plays kind of the role of somebody that is an assistant in an office, or a personal assistant or an office assistant, but only they do it remotely. And from an internet connection, it could be just people doing it from home, or it could be folks that are trying to develop for themselves a life of travel, or just and location independent income. So now the first of 11 sites that I've found is Time Etc. here, where it says become a virtual assistant. So this is one of the websites, and these are going to be either websites that promote it, or they're going to be actual companies that hire people and place people. So the first one is Time Etc. Now the next one, and probably the most popular one, and this one actually developed out of a merger with Elance and Odesk, which those are companies that I used to actually hire off of back in, I'm talking like 2008. So both of those came together and formed Upwork here. And so Upwork is one of those companies that basically allows you to place ads and stuff to promote your services as a virtual assistant, along with a whole group of other things as well. The next one here is Worldwide 101. So this is another website that you can sign up and set yourself up as a virtual assistant on. Here we have Virtual Gal Friday. I actually am not signed up on this one. It just happened to be something that I found for everybody in a search. It's kind of got a funny name for me as a guy to be signing up on it, but I am going to do that. Next one here is Virtual Office VA Staffing. So this is actually more of a staffing outfit than it is one where you promote yourself as a profile. It's actually a job of sorts. Office 88 is another site. All of these sites that I'm showing you right now, I'm going to go ahead and link in the description for you. Then here's another one called Belay Solutions, and this is also more of a jobs site type where you sign up and they work on placing you. Next here is Life Bushido. I am not signed up on this one yet. This is another one that I had found and just in a search, so I'm going to go ahead and sign up on it, but at this time I'm not actually. Zertrol, here is a pretty popular one. They do quite a bit of stuff. It's not quite as big as Upwork, but it is good size. Here's Zertrol. Assistant Match. So this is another one that's a little bit more like a job site, and you know you'll sign up and they actually do have some training and stuff that you can get into as well. Here's Fancy Hands. This one here is set up to be more of a work at home type site.
Get out there, connect with people, live your big story, and make sure you do something every single day to reduce world suck. Peace, guys.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We come a long way